It makes sense, absolutely. What you said. What you said.
100%.
The GTA is great. The IRS, I don't know.
So we are back. It appears that I have found a fix for at least what was happening on my end.
Lies.
For now. Don't call me out. You know what? You're transported back to the Feywild, okay?
Yeah,
you walked on the wrong pebble.
She was nice lady. We'll talk.
But no. We are back, everybody. Welcome, if you do come back and watch this. We are back to the room where Viettervesk was about to explain what happened.
Yes. After we pull sack of arcane herbs out of fountain, what happens to fountain?
The fountain keeps going. Water doesn't seem magical. You can do a deeper check on it if you wish, but...
Interesting. For now, I will leave it be. So, here is what happened. When I dispelled the magical effect on those four truly wretched men, black bloody goo splashed all over me. I assume I'm clean now.
Yes, everyone's clean. It would have evaporated.
And I swallowed some, I think, because I was shouting, "Poppy, watch out!" Went right into my mouth.
Maybe next time, don't shout.
Well,
I can just feel that you are looking out for me. You know, there's some things that you don't have to say.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Okay.
In any event, it's okay. So, my soul or spirit or mind, I suppose, say my body was here, was transported by whatever this goo was to a castle in Feywild, where I spoke to yet another powerful Fey creature.
What is it about you all that attracts so many of the Fey?
This is what I want to know. I've never met a Fey person face to face in my millennia of years of life. So I don't know what's going on. But I think they're caught in the middle of a game of chess and we are the pawn.
No, I want to be
history
king.
check, Viettervesk.
Okay. History check, Viettervesk.
This is a difficult check, but you might get something.
History.
Menethine, what do you think of all this?
He will gladly make a check. He is going to do religion. No, religion. Okay. Well, I think it is very much likely that either there's some sort... It was wrong place, wrong time. Or there could be dealings that we are not aware of that have connected one of you to the Fae, which might have started this whole process.
I mean, it wasn't me.
Boy, the stream
Does she
is no
seem
better.
to be hating anything?
I don't think a roll's needed for this one. It's probably a no.
Do I need to roll to tell if Poppy is hiding anything?
I'm not hiding anything. I don't think I started anything with the Fae.
Okay.
Everyone make a history check.
All of us.
Yep, because you have spent time somewhere that might give you insights.
Oh.
No one else needs to even roll. Viettervesk.
Pumpkin.
You are fully aware of someone who, of the Poppy's posse, who has the
Who is
deepest
connected
connection
to
to the Fae.
Right, Syrian.
Yes.
Yes. So we think, well, I mean, we know one person who is directly linked to Fae, and it is Syrian.
So this wasn't my fault.
And
Just
no
wanna
one.
point that out.
I don't
Yeah,
know
no, that's the
who
only
you
details
all
you would
know.
know.
So, in any event, so here's what happened. So, I suddenly find myself in this like throne room with like very fancy stonework all over, high arched windows and arcs and things, lots of spires and points, delicate stone carvings of like little little people with like birdie wings and like butterfly wings that are like showing their butts to you and things like this. And anyway, it was really very, very well done work. I was very impressed. But also there is woman. I think it was woman. I think they were woman. I don't know. Anyway, looked kind of feminine. I'm not sure. You know, Fae can trick you. Also, I don't know if they really do that there. I don't. Anyway, Fae person.
Okay, Viettervesk, we get it. It was a person who was a Fae. What happened? What did they say?
Oh, sorry. I'm getting distracted. Did I tell you about the little fairy people that showed their butts and they were made out of stone?
Viettervesk, come on.
It was very, very fine work.
Nobody here cares about
There were some that were turned around the other way showing too. So, you know, I guess they do have boy and girl version.
I would assume so.
Okay, so we can assume it was a girl Fae because she looked similar to the ones that were girl Faes on the statues. Okay.
Okay, Viettervesk, what did they say?
So, she said, I'm going with she.
Okay,
she said, is Justin gone?
Yeah.
You're here, but you're not here.
Yeah. No, this
again. Again with the video issues. Okay.
Just my life.
So
and Joel's disconnect. Oh no, you switched to me. Very curious.
Yeah, because when somebody drops, it moves us all around. Stupid.
Yeah,
Except Alonzo.
It's true.
So, she says to me, she says, you have to give me something if you don't want to be part of the contract.
Ooh, exciting. What did you give?
And I say, I didn't sign contract. What are you talking about? And then she says, no, look, you signed contract right here. And she rolls out it like it must have been 50-foot long parchment, right? And at the bottom of parchment, there's a place to sign. And she says, yeah, when you came in and you spit out blood from my nasty creature, yeah, I counted on here where you sign, and that signed contract.
Whoa. So my bodily fluids can be...
Not even mine! It was bodily fluids of bear creature!
So, this is very confusing and kind of makes me a little bit, alright.
Yeah, so this is what I mean. You can't trust Fae, don't trust them under any conditions. So, I tried to tell her, look, this is not fair. I didn't contract, blah, blah, blah. She says, oh, well, I want to talk to more powerful Fae. Maybe they will do something for you. And I'm like, look, I talked to Stonefather. I don't need your stupid, powerful Fae.
Accurate.
And she says, oh, well, go ahead, talk to Stonefather, see what happens. So I pray to...
And he responded?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He answers, I hear his voice in my ear.
You pray to him every morning.
But never before have I verbally, auditorially heard him.
So he's real.
Of course he's real. That's a stupid question.
Okay, sorry.
Inspiration. To both of you.
Of course he's real. Holy shit. Okay, look. So, he says, give her what she wants, it doesn't matter. And I mean, she wanted to know where my people were hiding. And so
but you didn't give it up.
Well, this confuses me. Stonefather says I should do it, and I'm like, I don't understand. Why should I do this? He says, he says there is a good reason. Don't worry, they're not. And she says if I give her this information, then she will take contract away, and she will give me one sort of boon.
Okay.
So I told her
Alright.
where they were, where she sort of like took from. And then she said, okay, contract is done. She gives me purple leaf. I'd never seen before. Very, very bright purple. And says, look, if you need small favor, you crush leaf and I will come give you time.
Where's the leaf? That sounds awesome.
And so, well, yes, right. Well, the thing is, you know, the Fae, they do not always mean what you think that they mean when they say what you think that they mean when they talk and they say things.
I mean, I don't know enough Fae
Those
to know that knowledge.
things
but okay.
aren't always the things that they meant you to think that they said.
So
Does that make sense?
you left the leaf behind?
No, so I ask qualifying questions because it was important to get a little more information. So I ask, okay, so what is small favor? Well, you know, something to help you that doesn't use a lot of my power. Like, okay, so what uses a lot of your power? Like, what are we talking about? And it says, you know, something beneficial. And I'm like, so like,
Defeating the hags?
something that is like world changing? And she says no. So I said, continent changing? She's like, maybe like I could start something, like butterfly effect sort of thing. And I'm
Make
like,
Poppy an official lord, right? That could be like...
right. So then I said, so then I
Wait,
said,
I thought you were already a lord.
It's a tricky subject.
she lied
Kind
to
of.
you. She lied
No,
to you.
I don't.
She
I
lied.
did not lie.
She
I
lied
am
to-
What?
Lord
So what you
of
are insinuating is I am no longer
Lighthouse.
a duke?
No. You are Duke of my lighthouse.
But not officially.
I'll sign the contract. Just draft it up, and you're Duke.
If we learned anything, it is that you should read contracts before signing them, right?
We spit on you.
No.
Yes.
Whoa! That's assault. Don't spit on me. I mean, you are Duke of my lighthouse. I own the
It
lighthouse.
goes out.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how all these like statuses work, of how to make somebody a duke or a lord, but I assume if you just say it enough times, it's true. So you are Duke. Don't
Trusted
worry.
you.
You can still trust me. You're Duke. Please don't take this away from me. I need
Viettervesk
this.
will take a step over and put hand on Thoggir's shoulder and say, I understand.
Whoa! I was gonna make you my knight, Viettervesk.
So anyway.
She tricked me. She made me help break out Madman from prison just so I could be duke. Instead, she wiped her ass with me.
That's not what happened. I'm gonna look at Viettervesk and say that. That is not what happened.
I mean, I hope you didn't use toilet.
Why do I smell like shit?
Maybe Thoggir take bath here in this place if you are worried about.
No, it's from all lies that come out of Poppy mouth.
I don't lie that much.
You just made one right then.
That wasn't a lie. I don't lie that.
One too. Why you dig deeper? So much more.
Alonzo's keeping
Until I
out of
hit
this.
the bottom. Yeah. The Minithine, back me up here.
No, you put bracelet back on him, right?
No, not until we
Oh,
leave the
you put
cave. I
bracelet
like
on
him.
Poppy. She no lie.
The bracelet can come back off if we need him to fight. Put bracelet back on him.
So much more funnier without the bracelet. Come on, just a little bit longer.
Minithan, if it was you, would you put bracelet back on you?
Oh, absolutely. I would have never broken
Put the
myself
bracelet on the serial killing insane man.
He only.
out.
Okay, fine.
He'll grab the bracelet from whoever has it and put it on himself.
Alonzo.
Poppy has it, doesn't?
Yeah, I took it off.
Yeah.
So
Are you good? I mean,
He won't
is
make
he
Poppy
gonna-
do it. He'll put it on himself.
I'll hug him for that. I'll be like, I'm so sorry, my
She's
friend.
trying to pick it off of him.
Why are you apologizing?
Because, like, I just. you've been helpful to our cause, and I know maybe I brought trouble onto the group a tiny bit, but I just don't think it's fair that you have to push down who you are in order to help us. I would much
Serial
rather you...
killer.
You remember
He was...
when the god came out and was like, blood thing, you all
Yes.
make responsibles.
I am responsible for him and his well-being, so I want him to have
Don't
You-
believe that's what
It's not true.
But that is not what God meant.
Why are you trying being well?
I think being responsible for somebody is making sure they're okay mentally, physically, criminally. There's a lot of stipulations that went into that blow death with I did not know was going to be seen by the gods, so...
Did you know that you were not Lord when you told me I took?
Yes, she did.
So force it. Why you do this? I big, strong hands. You, heart.
No, you will not. I will step between two of them.
No, she did that me. Where were you? Why you no step between? Oh, and
Okay,
never
you know
mind.
what?
She left you. I sorry.
You
Fine.
both left. You both left.
We both left him. We both made a conscious decision to break out a criminal together with Alonzo under a bloody moon.
Menethine just puts a hand up slowly.
Yes, Menethine?
What is it, murder man?
Oh, come on.
From everything I have seen, there is blame to go around, but if you learn to communicate better from this point on, you should be fine.
Trying really hard to talk good.
I mean, our communication's great. I don't know what you're trying to say, but okay.
Becoming very goodly.
It is difficult to communicate clearly so everyone understands everyone when not everyone is willing to share all of the truth.
Okay. Let me explain to you. We were all by a campfire. I said, I know somebody who could potentially help us, but he is a criminal. He did kill a lot of people. I said all of those things. And I even said,
was a duke.
in my heart, he will always be my duke, whether you accept it or not. So that's just that, okay? Anyways, we all came to a conscious decision to break out the criminal together.
We did not all come to...
Well, all of us except for you, which...
Some of us were intentionally left out of the conversation.
Intentionally or coincidentally? Who knows? No one knows.
As far as I'm aware, we were all in the same tiny village.
There was a time crunch.
Stonefather, and he said things to you, and we couldn't hear them, so we left you to talk to Rockfather.
Yeah.
So because I was praying early in the morning, you couldn't wait an hour to talk.
Oh, a long time. Belly hurt.
Yeah, it's time sensitive. We had to go right then.
See what is happening right now, Poppy?
Yes.
This is you not telling truth. Just so you're aware. That's what, in your head, what's happening in your... That is the feeling of lying.
Okay, today is not let's all dissect what's wrong with Poppy. Today is let's just get through today. It's not about me.
No, she true. This once.
If I might recommend that you do what you need to do here and return me to my work, the sooner...
Your work is murder.
I
No.
need you in order to defeat the hag so that I don't get thrown in jail. I need to prove that this was justified. So we gotta kind of keep Menethine. I'm sorry.
If
that's okay.
Make a history check with advantage.
Isn't that what they told me though?
No.
There was an implication that somebody thought maybe you were in, but it was never like said outright.
So
I'm not trying to be deceptive.
No,
so that's what I
100%.
remembered. Okay.
So
Okay.
you knew that this bear was above your current level at that time.
Right.
Still really would have been. But it was a smart fight. You can keep Menethine till the point of getting the hags. However, you don't know how long that's going to be.
I'm just worried that I can't break him out
And
again.
the longer you have him out, the worse it is for you guys.
Okay,
So
fine.
There was also a concern, I think, that she felt like somebody already suspected her and that Menathon would turn her in if
Yeah,
we
because
return.
he has to tell the truth. He wouldn't lie for me.
100%.
Yeah, so I'm fucked.
So he's like, yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah, so
I have to
he's
keep
not gonna
him.
lie. Either way, there is going to be ish coming down.
So I'm gonna keep him.
But the trash pile will get worse over time, is what I am
It
understanding.
will be an exponential trash pile.
So should I just throw myself into jail then and just get it over with? Is that what we're trying to say, guys? I don't know if I can survive.
It sounds like you need to stay away from that city kind of like forever, or until you can make sure that your name is clear.
My home is there.
No, it's not.
Where the heart is.
No, it is not.
That's kind of hurtful. Where's my home then? That's a whole other thing I don't want to dissect right now.
I mean, you
I
really
told
like
you.
Menathon. Maybe you can go stay where he lives.
My brother knows where you born.
I'm still kind of conflicted about that because my parents are alive but not trying to contact me or find me. So that's still something I'm dealing with.
I understand. I'm just saying that you do have a more ancestral home. Maybe there are truths you can find there that will help you to reconcile all of the pain.
So I should just abandon Menathine and just focus on
In jail,
myself.
yes.
Literally, Murderman is telling you to.
Menathine, do you want me to just abandon you and our friendship that we've had for, how old am I? 20-something years?
What I want under the current rule of law does not matter. Based off of the current standards of law,
It
I
does matter. I'm gonna take the bracelet off for this. I don't care if they get mad at me. Me, Poppy. This is
Told you she would
important.
do it.
I don't care. Listen, Menathine, this is me, Poppy, who you've known my almost entire life, asking
Yes.
you, Menathine, what do you want in life?
I do not
Sus.
have desires. I have been taught
That's so depressing.
through force to do a job that is required.
So you think I should return you?
I think that by law you should return me. Whatever internal qualms you have with such things, I cannot comprehend. Now, I appreciate the thought, and yes, I do get a sense of feeling from that appreciation, but I lost most of my sense of self when I had to murder my family.
I imagine that.
Hold on, he's about to say something that is very depressing, but it's what he would say. I remember the look in each 167 of their eyes when my blades plunged into their chest. I see it when I sleep. Or when I trance more. Don't sleep much.
So you're okay spending the rest of your life with those thoughts behind a counter working for Stadium?
Those thoughts are always there.
Even before the bracelet.
Yes. They've been there since my first kills.
Alright. I might have been hasty in releasing you, but you have to understand, you were one of my only
Of course.
friends, father figures for the longest time, and I just wanted to do good.
And I can still be that. And if you want...
But when I put the bracelet on, you're just...
So, why not try and get me in a different position? Why not try and get me doing something else? Use the position that you're seeking to do something. That's what I did.
I'm not in the best position right now. Minithine, please don't shove the dagger deeper. But okay, I see what you're saying, and I appreciate it. All right.
What he is going to do is he will grab one of your daggers and get within a distance of you that the dagger handle and blade each touches one of you. Anybody looking on, you see that he's not being hostile whatsoever. He's just trying to very much make a point.
Okay, what's the point?
You see, this dagger can stab into your throat, correct?
Yes.
And the blade is currently pointed at him. This right now is a threat to me. He will turn it around. It's now a tool for me to use.
Okay.
Use your position as a tool. Deal with the consequences, and then use it.
So become a very powerful dagger, and then help you later in life.
Not even just me. If you help me, that's great. Use your bullshit to do something.
All right, this advice I appreciate. I'll give him a hug and be like, "I'm sorry, Minithine, and thank you," and I'll put the bracelet back on.
Before you put the bracelet back on, he will look over at Viettervesk and just be like, "I'm sorry. I imagine you've already told her this."
Viettervesk's eyes will sort of turn slits for a moment. He will say, "Thank."
And then he just goes back to his glazed over self as soon as the bracelet's on.
All right, so we just leave him at the dock with a note on him saying, "Sorry, here he is."
What about the prison?
Yes.
But you want to throw me in prison?
Minithine, with bracelet on, are you capable of taking yourself back to where you belong?
I would not recommend leaving me with the bracelet on anywhere outside of Blackmarsh, but if I'm sent to Blackmarsh, then yes.
Once you are within walls of city?
100%.
Once you are on boat, heading there?
If you can ensure,
or do you feel
if you can
must
ensure
be...
that the boat does deliver me there, then yes, but that is the only inquiry.
Okay. We have to make sure he gets...
Yeah, that's what I said. We leave him with a note and just drop him
Where?
off at the city, in the city.
So
And then-
we walk the escaped criminal back into city.
Well, okay, I can disguise myself if we take a long rest, like if after we sleep this whole battle off.
There'll be long rest anyways. If
It's more than a day's journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will disguise myself as an old lady who'll be like, "Look what I found," and then drop him off and walk away, and then they can deal with it.
You don't even need to make a check for that. Whoever brings him back is going to be interrogated.
Okay, so we leave him in the dead of night. We sneak into the city while I'm invisible, drop him off, write a note, "So sorry, here he is," and then I will leave invisible and all is done. No one will care.
Well, you are invisible and he is...
Yes, he will be visible. I'll just walk him in, guide him into the city, drop him off at the town square.
Do they keep the gates open at night? I thought city gates were closed.
Yeah, the city gates would be closed. However, a ship going in would be inspected, but there isn't there isn't the equivalent of like gates that pull up for the harbor.
So you could dock,
Yes.
although that seems like it would be dangerous. Although I suppose they have its magic level is high, like... Okay. But the ship will be inspected.
100%.
Is it abnormal for someone to want to dock at night?
Nope.
It is.
A lot of the times it's much easier to move product around to like start unloading.
Cities are less
And
full.
set up.
Streets are
Exactly. It's kind of like the equivalent of like night shift for
Sure.
for certain labor jobs.
So here's maybe they don't have special reason to investigate ship,
They don't have a
but they'll
special reason.
investigate.
Now,
But
again,
they will
you don't know.
investigate ship.
You don't know if that you don't know how thorough the investigation is going to be based off of the current state
Right.
of affairs, though.
Right,
That's something
sure.
you might want to get
Oh.
information on.
Or we can go on a Friday night when everyone's a little bit tipsy. I'll make myself invisible and just guide him towards the closest bar and we drop him off.
So wait. Okay. So wait on
Mm-hmm.
the ship.
In the town, because if we go...
How
at
are
the
we
appro-
getting into town
the gates.
right? So that is the problem.
Can we just drop him off at the guard at the gate?
Like,
Well, then they will want to know how we found him in that quest.
While invisible.
Oh, like, can you walk him to the gate?
I will just guide him along to the guard at the gate and then walk away. Invisible.
Minithing.
yes.
Would you feel that it was safe enough for you to walk into city from the lighthouse of Lord Poppy?
As long as it's within the domain of the domain of Blackmarsh, yes.
But that is outside of the gates of city.
It's still within the domain. Like, the walls aren't where, like, Blackmarsh rule ends. That's just where the city is. There's still, like, that border area with, like, farms and stuff like that.
Wait, isn't, what's his name? I should know his name. The guy who runs the stadium, isn't he staying in
Yes.
this small city right now?
The little village?
Yeah.
Yes, he absolutely is currently in the village. He was told he was required.
So couldn't we just drop him off at the village instead of going all the way to the city and dealing with all that?
You could drop him off to Henry Avison.
Yeah, Henry.
Here is this is extremely dangerous person. You agree? Yes?
Minethine or Henry?
Yes, murder man.
I mean, but he has the bracelet on right now. You can't really do
Yes.
anything.
How hard is it to take off bracelet?
I mean, I have the only key, and it's pretty hard.
High level
Are you
dispel
planning-
magic or using the key.
Are you planning to keep key when you turn him over?
I trust Henry enough to give him the key, if that's what you're asking.
That is what I am asking.
Okay.
So you give him key.
Yes.
They take multi-day journey.
Yes.
Thing happen.
So I swallow this key and...
I don't know. I'm saying you're responsible for whatever he does, even if you give him back, right?
So I keep the key then.
You would actually get the sense of this answer. Once he's back in the city and back where he was, you're off the hook. You get this.
But not
You
until
get that sense of like once everything is set back to normality, that's when you are good to go.
So what I'm saying is, if in between there, he is accosted and taken by, I don't know, this black organization that wants him to keep killing people, or, I mean, who knows?
Okay, so you're saying we need to steal a boat?
Know about steal a boat.
Now,
Borrow.
Poppy, one thing that you do know, like, you and
Yeah.
Henry do have a similar upbringing. Like, he was also an orphan. he
So if I just
discovered later in life that he was the heir to own the arena.
So what you're insinuating is if I play into the sob story to Henry and kind of come clean.
I'm saying that it's possible, and there might be some degree of understanding as to why you did it, because he has come from situations that are less than understanding.
Okay,
But
so hear me.
It's a risk.
But okay.
It's a risk, like, because you don't know. You haven't had many interactions with him. Anyone can
That's
roll a
okay.
history check if they want to kind of pull up his moral compass based off actions, but...
I don't know. No. Again, even if he is willing to take your word on this and try to smuggle Menethine back, what if something happens? It is multi-day journey.
I think we can talk to Henry, gladiator to gladiator, and ask him to help us get Menethine back. Like, we all go together, but Henry can be kind of spearheading the journey. Because he has more connections than I do. And
What do you think,
down.
Thoggir?
I feel like perhaps she is setting herself up for a great disaster. I don't think it really matters if you go to this man and you let him know that you did indeed do what he accused you of. Well, how do you expect to walk away from that?
I feel like we connect on a deeper level and that he will understand. He's a chill dude. He's cool.
Totally. So, where do I go visit you once you go to jail?
I mean, I assume you're gonna break me out as my duke.
Are you going to be the lord of the ladies' chambers?
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm bringing Menethine with me for the rest of this journey. I refuse to turn him in if this is what it's going to come down to.
Believe the saying is, do not drop the soap.
Oh my gosh.
So I did have a thought.
Okay, what's your thought? Because I was going to say, Poppy, make a history check. This just might be to see what sort of follow-through Henry might have. Because, again, he's been in a position where he's had to handle stuff, so, like, you might be able to recall something. Okay. With that check, he'll probably grill you pretty hard. And you will...
I can take it.
And you will definitely have to find a way to earn his trust back before you're allowed back in the arena.
Oh,
if you
no.
mess up. But, like, even bringing him to this location, you could show him the claw marks. You could, like, express the severity. And you do have the key to get Menethine answer for himself if he has any questions. Like, Henry is not the law. That's the thing. He's being used by the guard because he is skilled and he knows the area. But he doesn't actually hold legal authority.
I mean, I'll share that information with the group and just be like, probably we'll be like, this is all the information I can offer. I'm kind of fucked no matter what, and so are you. I'm pointing to Thoggir and Alonzo while saying that by association.
No.
There's a god who knows about it, so I will let you decide.
Put up an oath with me. You chose. You are responsible.
The law does not respect oaths of the gods that they were not present for.
This was going to be what I was going to say, is you may not have made bargain with God, but if Menethine is questioned, you will certainly be one of the people he made.
100%. And, like,
So,
Viettervesk, you
let
even
you
know,
decide.
you being part of this conflict where he was there, that means you're being pulled in too. This is not,
Yes.
anyone who
Yes.
knows of this is
man.
being pulled in.
Okay, does Poppy know that they're all gonna be implied in?
100%. Like you've been around orphans and criminals and all of this because you grew up on the streets.
Hey guys, let's just go outside and let's sleep this off and then decide in the morning, eh?
Sounds like a very good idea.
This
Yep.
seems I would rather sleep here in safety of the father's arm,
Sure, we
the
can sleep here.
stone above us. There is
Yes.
also
Let
that
us
door.
sleep in your father's arms.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So looking at the door, there is no need to even roll for what I'm about to tell you. You notice there is 3 depressed spots in the door. They're all around the center of it. And the shapes of 2 of them look very familiar.
Sorry, 3 depressed thoughts.
Yeah, so there's like 3 spots carved in.
Oh, spots.
Spots.
I heard like thoughts.
Got it. Oh, that would be real
Okay.
weird to explain. No.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel fat.
One-
Nobody loves me.
Make this door feel slim. That's how you get in. No. So one of them is round, and it has a little chain hanging from it with an ornate decoration at the end. And the other one looks like a spyglass, fully stretched out.
Spyglass.
Poppy, look.
Yeah. Would
A lot.
Okay.
Thoggir, look. Thoggir, look. Remind you of something?
Would you like for me to look through it?
Maybe touch it to it or something? I don't know.
If you
You
look,
want me to?
if you look through it, you see necromantic energy coming from the spots.
I am going to take an action to connect Viettervesk's vision to my own through the spyglass.
All right. Doing
does
so,
it-
you see the necromantic energy.
Oh,
Now,
this is no.
do take note. Healing spells are technically necromancy.
Okay.
However, that is just a piece of base information for you to take into account.
I am going to take 11 minutes and cast Identify on the door.
Okay. You cast Identify on the door, and this is a gravestone.
Marker of death of someone must have been very powerful.
Their name is Drifter Blackmarsh.
I think that is the very wealthy person, like nobility or something. Yeah, they're connected to these objects fairly.
Are there like physical objects on the door, or they're just like kind of
There's spots to
curved
put
in?
them. There's spots to put them.
So, if I take my spyglass and put it on there, what happens?
Make a wisdom save.
Come on, Poppy, you got this. No, you don't. Not really.
You can't do it.
All right. Yeah, sorry, guys. Just it's really important to me. Can't do it. Tackle me to the ground and take it from me, please. Restrain me, take it.
I love the out of character. Get this thing off of me.
Please.
No, I think Puppy has lessons to learn yet.
Yeah, Thoggir, you know you can try the same thing if you want, but you will have to make the save.
Oh, but it does look like there's a space for mine.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm dumb enough to not realize that something bad would happen when I try. But I don't really feel like trying.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
You're not into it. You know what? You don't have the third one. That's what it is. If you had the third one, maybe.
Yeah, we'll have to come back, guys,
What
when we have all
does
three.
the third shape look?
The third shape is a simple, like, single band ring.
Okay.
Well, we're going to leave this tombstone alone, yes?
We could leave Menethine under this grave.
Oh, okay. Let's. Like I said, let's sleep this off, guys. This has been a long day.
To clarify, if I can ask a question, did I learn anything unique or useful with the identify spell, or just it is sort of like magically marked?
It is the entire tombstone, the entire headstone is not magical. It's just the recessed parts.
Okay.
You learn like general, like what was carved on the front, things like that. But beyond that, what was carved on the front was, "May this traitor forever lie in death," and it's spelled L-I-E.
In what language?
Elvish. And you do pick it up as Elvish.
I will translate it to common. But I will translate the word lie as deceived.
Okay. It's relatively common knowledge because this person has not been dead for like thousands of years. It's been probably closer to like 80, like 70 or 80 years they've been gone. Drifter Blackmarsh was the first sort of turning point of the elves losing the war. The first raids into the city happened because he flipped sides and helped the rebels, find the spots to get in.
The rebels being the ones fighting the elves.
Yeah, which are the current rulers.
Was
Who, yes.
Drifter Blackmarsh an elf?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought.
He was. It's also weird that this is an elvish and you didn't get a searing headache.
I think, and that I could read it, actually.
Yes.
I think I actually have Elvish, which I do not. But I could read it.
Yeah.
Did we open the door?
No.
This...
There's no handle. It's completely smooth. There's just the 3 insets.
Okay, I gotcha.
So, probably these... Poppy.
Yes.
I believe that you have a very powerful magical item.
I mean, yes, that's why I adore it.
I am fairly certain that it has abilities that we are unaware of. This door is swarming with necromantic magic.
Okay, on that, can I make another wisdom
100%.
saving throw? Because I'd be really curious to know what else I could do.
100% you can.
I will hold her shoulder and I will look at her and say, "The Stonefather can help you make the right decision, Poppy. So take that extra D4 on your roll."
Nice.
Thank you, Stonefather. Oh my gosh. What the actual...
Kendra, you could just say you want to keep the spyglass, okay?
I don't want this fucking spyglass anymore. The dice wants me to keep this spyglass.
Yeah, the dice are deciding for you.
The dice
Okay.
help tell the story.
I'm good.
With the amount of fiddling that you are doing with these objects, both you and Thoggir are pulled east.
Great. Hey, Thoggir, you're feeling east today?
I will confirm, actually, if it's just east or if it's east in another direction. No, it's pretty much straight east.
Where's the map again? Can you picture that?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. There you go, map.
Okay, where are we right now?
Oakenarch.
You are super close to Oakenarch. You are east of Oakenarch at the moment, but like not an amount that it matters.
So Blackmarsh, McGiven Hill. Okay. Cool.
All that land in between.
And all that land in between, you're right.
Yeah. Over land, you're probably looking at 3 weeks, depending on travel times. 2.5.
They can feel that. They can feel that.
Oh no, that's just like for player knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, for player knowledge, like like from Blackmarsh to McGiven Hill, like that range of distance
Oh, I see what
is like a 2.5 to 3 week minimum travel.
So, not that they can tell that it's pulling them, but that's how far that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like like it's about a week from where you are to from Blackmarsh to Oakenarch, but that's because you have to go around the bay, and you're dealing with swampland.
Sure.
So, when you're out of swampland, the travel ends up going a lot faster.
I think maybe we would rest. Yes, Poppy.
Yeah, I'm really tired. It's been a long day, a lot of adult conversations that I wasn't prepared for, so let's just take a nap. And hey, Viettervesk, I'll put like a hand on your shoulder and be like, I know I can be a lot sometimes, but thank you for sticking with me while I'm growing, learning how to be a better me. So.
You're welcome.
So with that said, I'll take the first watch, guys, because I feel really responsible. So have a good sleep. I will stand guard.
Okay. There's no need to roll. Nothing is coming into this cave.
But this might be a controversial move.
I had a feeling.
Feels very fucking guilty for the fact that she roped in her friends to her shit.
Yeah.
So while they're sleeping, she's gonna take Minethine to Blackmarsh to turn herself and
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
What is everyone's passive perception?
so smart.
17?
I'm trying to be a
if we're
good person.
sleeping, we're at disadvantage. Right?
It'll be so. You'll get a -5 to your passive because you're asleep.
Okay, so
However,
then it would be 11 for me and 12.
Poppy, you still do need to roll a stealth check. And so will Menethine. However, he is at disadvantage. And he will... And he doesn't have the faculty to do what he realistically
He's got the
would.
bracelet on.
Well, if I know that, I'd probably take the bracelet off just to get out of the cave. Because I just need to get out of the cave.
You take the bracelet...
To not wake them up.
You take the bracelet off?
Oh, gosh.
She said it. She said it.
Yeah,
she said
I
it.
did. I need him to be sneaky.
He makes a ruckus. He chooses to fail.
No. I slam the bracelet back on. And then I'm going to cast, if anybody wakes up, I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
All 3 of them are waking up. Like, it's not...
I'm casting Hypnotic Pattern, and I'm running the fuck out of there with Minethine.
Well, he's gonna... Oh,
is he willing to follow her? He slapped the bracelet back on.
Do you slap the bracelet back on?
Yeah.
Then he's willing to go along. He takes orders with that thing. Oh, this is a move.
Can you share the spell?
Yeah, I did.
It has been shared.
But
you did? Okay.
I might not cast that if all 3 of you wake up, because I need one of you to not wake up in order to shake everybody out of it. So I don't want to like leave you like sitting ducks.
All 3 are waking up. Like, he made a ruckus.
Okay.
For 1 minute.
And like, you're gonna have to try and grapple him to get that bracelet on him.
Yeah.
Oh, it only lasts for a minute. Then I'm gonna take that minute and just duck out of there.
Make an athletics check. Okay. You're going to have to grapple Menethine to get that bracelet on him. He sees what you're doing.
What are we rolling our wisdom saving?
You have to beat 14.
14.
And I can't. What the?
So you go to get the bracelet on him. He dodges out of the way and says, I am sorry, but if you attempt to do that again, I'm going to have to knock you unconscious.
I'm trying to be a good person.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Grabs the bracelet out of her hand.
Oh no! You caught me. I was trying to just have a conversation with Menethine.
Deception.
Thoggir only just rolls over and tries to go back to sleep.
Okay,
You know
okay,
exactly
you caught
what
me.
was going on.
And just trying to take responsibility for once in my life, Viettervesk.
Fact. Feeling our ability to take the responsibility we.
What?
And then I will turn around and I put bracelet back on Menethine and I will tell him to go and sit and
He does it.
trance out. Enjoy the sparkling lights for the next. You cast against friend.
Because I cannot allow you to take responsibility for my actions.
Because you believe that you know better than we do what we should do with our own lives.
No, I don't think you.
But
I don't
you
think I
chose
know
to
better.
take our ability to choose away from.
But who would choose to make themselves a criminal? And I kind of forced this on you, to be fair, Viettervesk. And I don't like.
I don't know many who would choose to make themselves a criminal under these conditions. Sadly, I think there are many who would choose a criminal life for personal. I would not have chosen it myself.
So now you understand why I need to take responsibility.
But Poppy, you made that choice for me as well.
I know, so I'm trying to fix
And
it.
now you are choosing not to let make another choice, which is not the choice to be a criminal, for I am a criminal no matter what at this time. It
But
is the
that's-
choice to stand by my friend and stand no
But
matter
don't you
what.
feel like you're kind of stuck with me? Like, you made this promise and I'm kind of like, I don't know, bringing you down with me, and I want to fix this.
I understand. I appreciate your reasons. But I don't appreciate your act. Decisions that I make are mine. As are Thoggir's, as are Alonzo's. We have chosen to bear this burden with you. And it is not your right to take it away from that.
I need to actually check on how long something lasts. I need to make a wisdom save for somebody too.
Come, sit down. You're not going anywhere.
Okay.
I didn't finish telling my story. And now you've got the magma flowing in my... So I can't... Keep me company.
All right.
Thoggir, you awake? Thoggir, you awake? Okay. He can go right back to... I've never been...
Okay.
He, slowly crawls closer to Menethine and drags him down on the ground and lays on top of him.
He doesn't resist.
So, I told you about this Fey woman.
Yes.
So there were a few other important pieces. I will share this with the other. But we're up, so I'll tell you. The first is that when I was speaking with Stonefather, he told me, one, that there is a much larger danger coming in the near future. Much more of a danger to the world than the Three Hags. More of a danger to his people than this Fey woman was.
Okay.
And that more than likely I would be a tool in his hands in his effort to stop it but that I was not yet fully forged and ready for the. Considering what we already know, that is concerning.
Yeah, I don't know what's bigger than 3 hags trying to be gods, but okay.
I want Viettervesk to make a history check at disadvantage.
Okay.
This is a high DC, but there's a chance that you might connect some dots.
15.
Okay. With a 15, there's something right on the tip of your memory. Something about recent events, something about something that you've uncovered in your journeys that might match a bigger threat, not on a power scale, but on like the level of an idea. But it's so close, but you're not quite getting it.
I don't know what it could be either. Feel like there is something. There is a change flowing through the veins of the earth that portends. It portends evil, but I cannot place my finger.
Okay, that's not concerning whatsoever. This is the story you had to tell me.
Well, I thought that you shared the information. There was the other. You asked me about that leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was. What I left it there.
Why?
After using.
So what did you ask for?
My friend, I asked for your home. For the lighthouse to be clean. And it is done.
After hearing that, Poppy will kind of like look off for a moment in deep thought and like hold Viettervesk's hand and say like, our home.
See,
if you would have it be so.
I love to interrupt these deep emotional moments with other people who do care. But this is someone who you've spoken to one time, and she got worried when you didn't come back that night after having a general sense of what you were doing. However, you don't see a person. I need both of you to roll me a d6. Whoever rolls lower is going to get hit in the face by an owl.
Did you say roll a d6?
Yeah.
Can you beat a 1?
So,
I don't want to.
Great.
You're having this tender moment. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, because of a natural 1 on their stealth check, they were just going to listen to the story at first.
Right.
Boom! Owl to the face.
You're like, ah!
What? What is this?
And then the owl stops. It just looks up. It smiles. It like sort of scouts around the room. And then, a familiar sight for all of you.
I would have woken everyone with like, we're under attack!
You're not under attack. You're fine.
Oh.
It's you.
Hey, I mean, maybe
got
next time, it's
worried.
really great to see you, but next time maybe don't come, crashing into my face. Thank you.
I got worried. You didn't come back. You were doing something crazy. You have a war criminal with you. Are you kidding me? It would be irresponsible if I didn't come here.
I mean, thank you for caring, but...
And boring.
Oh, I know. And you do notice that she is slightly tipsy. Either way, how'd it go?
Are there any bodies around? No, they all disappeared, right?
They all gone.
I mean, we cleared this cave, defeated the enemy.
All right, what's your next step?
Well, we're going to return the war cry. Don't know how yet, but we're going to do it.
Oh. Do I have anything I can do to help? Nope. I don't think so.
Preferably without being risen.
Actually, she might. She's like, I do have one trick. Been a while since I used it.
Okay. What's the trick?
Why do you want to return this guy? What's your motivation?
To do the right thing.
Okay. You know what? She's not even going to try and read into this because she's been young. How about this? If you convince old pretty boy, who still comes back and visits his mom whenever he gets the chance, that I should do it, I will.
Do what?
I'm not going to tell you. I have to leave that as a surprise.
So, what are you asking?
Henry.
Yeah?
If you can get Henry to okay it, I will.
Do you work for him?
Oh, God, no.
Why do you need his permission? I thought you were a powerful woman who could make her own choices.
Oh, I can, but then that means that that he also doesn't have to stay in town and bother us all.
You want him to go? Okay.
I like it when he visits, but I can only handle so much partying. When he's here, every night is like a thing.
I mean, I'm really good at making people leave me, so that shouldn't be hard.
She gives you a look of poor child.
Yeah. Okay, so let's actually go to sleep and
Yep,
talk to Henry tomorrow.
I'll stay on watch. You guys are fine.
Keep a close eye on all of us. Like, say that looking at Poppy.
I'm gonna go
looking meaningfully at Esmeralda. Then looking at Poppy. Then looking meaningfully at Esmeralda.
Yep. Oh no, she gets it.
Thoggir is really fluffy, right? If he isn't gonna go sleep on him.
Yeah, he is fairly fluffy.
What is Thoggir's hair similar? You had to pick a type of dog.
It's a very important question.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, question of the day, in fact.
If I had to say his fur was like a dog, what kind of dog would it be? Chocolate lab.
Oh,
I'll take it.
Nice.
I'm gonna cuddle up into that and go to sleep.
Okay.
And not sneak away.
And
Inside
Thoggir is going to
check.
awkwardly cling to Menethine, thinking that she's trying to find a way to get the bracelet off him.
Who's like lying their eyes open while he trances.
Yep. Straight up.
Sweating. Stress.
Oh.
Great.
All right. Yeah, you all wake up. Nothing weird has happened in the room. Fountain's still
But
just
I
a
feel
fountain.
different.
Feel different?
And indeed, with her, it's super easy to get it out of this. You don't need to worry about tracking. And
Because she knows the way home.
she knows this area like the front of her hand. Not even the back. Like, she's a druid in this area. She's
Right.
got it memorized.
Right, so does she know where she's going?
Yes. However, when you get to the entrance of the cave, there is a small tent set up with a fire going, and Henry is there.
Hey, friend.
And she looks at him and she's like, "You followed me, huh?" "Yeah. Figured you knew something, you know. Figured I'd go with it. Sup?"
Up, bro.
Pretty sure Menethine is standing with us, right?
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
He's still not showing any visual reaction to the fact. He sees who's there, and make an insight check. All three of you. Let's see if you can pick this up off of his stoic face. Okay. Poppy 100% gets this. He is more... Oh, so does Thoggir. Henry looks like... He's like, "Oh, he's there? Cool, she's more dangerous."
The
woman.
The gnomish woman? Okay.
Yeah. He in his opinion, the gnomish woman is more of a threat if she actually wanted to do something than Menethine.
Okay. I'll kind of look at her with more respect now. So, Henry, so good to see you. We were actually just coming to find you.
You lied to me, bro. What the
For
hell?
good cause.
All right. I'm willing to listen. What's the what's the cause? What's the cause, liar?
Well, all right. I'm gonna try this honesty thing, and let's see how this goes. All right.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
So it all started when I was a young pup, and I was abandoned by my parents.
Ah, cool. Me too.
Engage sympathy response.
You know, I used to sneak into the stadium just to get a glance at the warriors of, you know, who I wanted to be. I wanted to be strong and brave and courageous and kind, like the gladiators I saw in your stadium.
First of all, we're beyond storytelling right now.
Okay, fine.
I got a way I'm gonna play this. Hold on, I got a way I'm gonna play this.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me why you fight.
Silence is not a good response, by the way.
And when he says that, he will stand up. This is just after he put his armor on as well, like for the day.
Uh-huh.
He will stand up, grab his shield, which pick up his trident and go, "I want to know why you fight. So you're going to tell me while we spar."
Why does everyone always want to spar with me? And I'll take out my dagger.
You're a
and prepare
gladiator,
for
aren't
this.
you?
I will immediately grab her and turn her around and pray over her.
Why is everybody always trying to hit her?
The entire okay. It's funny that you say that. Henry is not going to throw a single strike.
Okay.
You have to try and hit him as you're explaining. He is constantly using the dodge action.
Okay.
20.
So I just roll my dagger.
Well, first say what you're going to say, then try and hit him.
Okay, I'll just start off with saying, like, oh, fuck.
That's not a good start.
I fight because I want... Frick, how would I answer this question? Poppy fights because it makes me forget.
Make your attack.
Make my attack.
A 9 does not hit. You have disadvantage. He is constantly dodging.
Yeah.
He looks at you and says, "That's wrong. Why do you fight?"
I fight because it's important. Oh my fucking god.
You get one more chance before he is going to take a swing, and he again says, I don't hear the conviction. I hear you trying to tell me what you want me to hear.
I fight because... What did I say the first time? It's all that made me happy?
This I will not be assisting you with.
Shit. Okay, I fight for the right, yeah. I fight... because it's all I'm good for.
Okay. You say that, and the next turn, Viettervesk, you don't even need to roll to get this. He is trying to suss out if Poppy is worth his time. He's not... That's all he's doing here. And when she says that, it clicks to him that she is.
Okay.
So he is going to swing on you. However, he is not going to deal you any damage. First of all, he will use his trident.
Oof.
With a disarming strike. So let's see the damage plus okay.
Am I dead?
No. You will need to make a DC 14 strength saving throw.
Oh my gosh. What was that guidance? Like an extra D4 from Viettervesk?
Nope.
Nope.
No? Okay,
No.
well, there's that.
So
It increases your armor class and your saving throws. Gives you resistance to damage,
yeah.
but it does not give you bonus to attacks or.
Okay. Next, you are going to have to make a athletics or acrobatics check versus his athletics, as he is going to attempt a push attack. Again, not hurting you, just knocking you down.
So,
Okay.
so he slaps your dagger out of your hand.
So what it was like he had his shield up and he had his trident on his, like, over his shoulder. He swings it around, blasts your dagger so it goes spinning into the air, and attempts to trip you, but you stand your ground. And with that, he gets about an inch away from your face and just says, "Your record's scraped to 0. You need to learn why you fight."
Why do you fight?
In this I fight for the legacy of my family, for a family that was willing to take an orphaned child and take the risk on them when they never even knew what he was like. I fight for that. And that's common knowledge. Like, the family never squabbled as soon, like, when the father died. That's when it came out that he was next in line. It wasn't when the father was alive. So they took him in right when it was found out, because it was in his will. Only the father knew. There was no squabbles. There was no bickering. It was like, okay. You are not just for fighting. No one is.
That's all I know, but
So,
okay.
So, learn, travel, discover what you're meant for. However,
Well, I will be
this
traveling
moment,
because I'm a criminal.
we need to deal with the fact. I'm guessing you broke him out?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Only me. It was I by myself.
Does not matter.
Guns blazing.
The rest
Okay.
are here.
They just found
Do
me.
you have anybody else who can speak for you? And he is now actually, like, taking this seriously. This is the first time you've seen him take anything seriously. You've seen him fight before against, like, crazy up-and-coming, like, fighters, barbarians, great champions. And he would laugh at them in the middle of fights. Because he's just having a good time.
Okay. Like I said, this was my idea and my responsibility. I kind of lied to them and tricked them into this situation. So they're not really to blame, but it was for a good cause. You can see there are 3 evil hags who are trying to godship, and that would be a very bad thing. So I thought, hey, why not break out someone who's very powerful to take on 3 evil hags?
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have not fought them yet, we will have to bring him back. But I think with some collaboration of this truth, that might actually help out your case.
I mean, I'm being truthful, so yes.
In that case, he will look to the rest of the group. Does anybody else have anything to add? Anything to throw in?
She has walked forward with the help of her companion, managed to clear the curse on the ancient lighthouse just outside of the city as well.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright. That'll help.
Perhaps doing some good for the city will help.
Oh, that'll be a great help. Are you kidding me? Curses are bad. I didn't even know the thing was cursed.
By Juible.
Oh, shit. I don't even know what that is.
At that, I'm gonna plug my ears as soon as I hear it.
You don't need to worry about it.
Poppy's paranoid. She's not taking chances.
No, you're not.
I'm not. Okay.
That paranoia originated from the lighthouse.
Okay.
So, you expect to be, but you're fine.
Cool.
The lighthouse was more than a beacon. Only because of your actions. It could have been more. It could have been a major plot point down the road. Like, major. Either way. That aside, he's like, alright, well, how long has it been since Methan's been out?
How long has it been?
Week.
Week.
A week? Alright. Well, that might be problematic, because we're probably dealing with the older Dandrus, so...
Wait, the what?
Sorry, younger. But, so Lythander, and his brother enrolled in the war. They became soldiers. Lythander started off on the front lines, served, did his thing. However, his brother, a little bit younger, started off simply as a flag bearer. There was in one of the battles, everyone but him was killed, and he was left for dead. He traveled 4 days without food, without water, with grievous injuries to report of an incoming attack. Because of him, the rebel headquarters were not taken. He now sits on the council as the head of the guard. Not very different, but different, man. Much more classic spitting image of a noble, majestic fighter.
Okay.
He's pretty cool. I've never had to deal with him in anything even close to this. I've met him a couple times, but he's probably coming to investigate into town now.
Okay, can you just be honest with me? How long am I going to jail for?
I think you're going to jail. You're probably not going to jail. If you went to jail, you'd be in there for for 3 seasons. Then you'd probably be sold off for another 3 seasons to somebody.
Cool.
Now, if you mess it up, then that's probably going to happen. But I don't put it past you to not mess it up, especially with the guidance of your group. However, I don't want to waste no more time. Esmeralda, you want to do that thing? And she just smiles and says, "Alright, let's get to the water's edge." So, as you travel, you do get to the edge of the water. And, Esmeralda Plundershanks will smile and turn and use a spell.
Okay.
This spell is something that none of you have ever experienced. Boom. The name of it does not do it justice. It is known as animal shapes.
Wait, is she turning us all into animals?
Yes, you are all being turned into eagles. However, you are eagle-sized parrots. All different colors.
Huh. Okay. I'll be a little bit creeped out by it by first, but then get into it a little bit, I guess.
And
fun, exciting.
With a flying speed and not having to worry about turbulence, land travel, catching wind streams, you can make it back to Blackmarsh within 24 hours.
Okay.
Anybody can make an Arcana check to confirm the level of magic that is. Viettervesk, you are fully aware that that is an 8th level spell.
My understanding that level of magic isn't even possible currently?
Yes. Unless you have specific things which allow you to do it.
So, like, object or something?
Yes.
We can speak eagle, I assume.
You can speak parrot.
Parrot?
Yeah, you are equivalently eagle-sized macaws.
Okay. I will fly up to Esmeralda and say, "Ah!" And I will start to explain to her everything that I learned during the time that I was in the Feywild, so that she is fully aware that the shit is going to hit the fan at some point in the future.
Oh, that's a very interesting thing. She might actually go on a trip because of that.
Does she have anything to say about it before she decides to go on a trip?
She says thank you, but she doesn't give you any other insights.
Can't hear you, dude.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. You are not muted in Discord. It might be your mic.
I had said that. Isn't that just precious?
But yeah, like after like a good like 12, 15 hours of flying, you're tired. Everyone will have
Imagine.
everyone does have to make a con save as themselves, not as a parrot.
An eagle-sized parrot. Come on.
Eagle-sized parrot. It's true. An egret, which is a different animal.
A seahawk. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry that I seemed addled about that. I just need poppies to come through.
Constitution save.
Okay, yeah. You all have 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, was it a 15?
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay.
However, you will be given space to sleep. You will be put in the arena to sleep.
Like in the fighting ring?
No, not in the fighting ring. Not in the fighting ring. Like they have space for gladiators to sleep and all of that.
Like in the tents and whatnot. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not in the tents. Inside the arena.
Okay. So there's like bunk or something like that.
Yeah, there's bunks, but like you notice that it is barred.
Okay. Oh, it's barred.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're in prison.
Make a insight check.
At disadvantage for exhaustion?
Yes.
Unless we're gonna wait to really think about it until tomorrow.
100%.
Well, I'm gonna take my D4 on. That's all right.
Take your D4 because it might get you over the hump.
Only a 14.
It does. It does.
Okay.
Henry is not much of a talker or liar. He does have like his charisma is good, and he can perform. But that's his thing. That's his thing. It's actually relatively simple. He is just covering all the bases for if he's asked, what did you do with them once they were back? He's just covering his ass.
Got it. So we're just sleeping in this.
It's still
Not
like
prison.
it's still comfortable. Like
Okay.
It like the bunks are comfortable. There's extra blankets if you need them. Food can be brought, like stuff like that. It's definitely not a prison, but it is a cell.
Okay.
Menethine is indeed returned. However, do you give Henry the key? Because Henry doesn't know that you have the key.
I know, but there are other people who know I have the key.
It's true.
Including
Menethine.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I will give Henry the key very reluctantly. Like, I'm trying to be a better person. Menethine wanted me to do the right thing. Everyone wanted me to do the right thing, but I'm still having a hard time with this.
Okay. Poppy, roll me a D100. This isn't about you. This is
Sure.
about no, legitimately. I'll tell you what this is for before you roll.
Okay.
This is for Menethine because he is going to be questioned as to what happened, what he saw, all of that.
Oh no. Poor
If you
Minnie.
roll 15 or lower, he is actually going to be positioned as something other than the front desk person.
Like worse?
Not worse.
Okay.
Because he did not do anything bad when he was out there. Like, because he's going to fully tell them everything he saw when asked.
Okay.
So there's a small likelihood that they take that and alter his sentence because of it. Because his stuff is going to be a quick deal.
Hey!
And there it is. The next day, his stuff literally takes 15 minutes. Like, it's that simple. It's Lythander and a couple clerics and Henry, where conversation is had, story is told, and Menethine is now going to be in a position of training. Not actually training people, but designing the training regiments.
I'm happy for him.
So he is now an advisor for training, not working at a front desk.
Okay.
But he's still wearing the bracelet.
Oh, this is. I'm wondering if that's actually information that I don't know if you would get.
Okay.
You know what? Roll me.
It's okay if we don't know.
No. Roll me Arcana. Because it's not an obscure thing. I just had to figure out what the role would be, because you've been around the bracelet and like you've been around these circumstances. It would probably be
fairly good roll.
It would probably be a modification to the bracelet
to allow him to fight.
Not even to allow him to fight. To allow him to think in that way, but not be violent.
This is not a good lesson for Poppy, but okay.
Right. You did the wrong thing and it all worked out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you think. Okay.
Well, okay. Even if I take punishment, in Poppy's mind, Menethine was such an important figure in her life, so she felt like she did something right.
Oh, he also got another 400 years added onto his sentence.
Oh, okay. Well, still.
In the lifetime of an...
Yeah.
Actually, because you are involved, you might actually hear the total sentence that he was given. Yeah, that is something that you would actually hear.
Okay.
So before the 400 years, let me do some quick math on this, because I know the rate. His sentence before the 400 years was 14,283 years.
Gosh. Okay.
Right. So what's a half a million?
Yeah, that's fine.
For any math whizzes, I have given the numbers of people he's killed and sentence time. So if someone reverse engineers that, I would love to hear the answer. But indeed, the next day, you do get to meet a figure which you have heard about. Okay. You are all escorted down to the guard station, and you are brought into a space that you've seen the doors to, but you've never been in. It's behind the desk when you walk in, and it just looked like storage. However, it is a simply designed office with different artifacts and weapons from war on pillars, one desk, and some comfortable seating. Long carpet, torches, that is it. It is very simple. And sitting at the desk, when you enter, you see somebody stand up. He looks similar to Lythander, taller, and much better shape. Like, this is the type of person that you would see on the front of an adventure module. Alright. First of all, welcome. Welcome. My name is Carasso. I'm Carasso Dangerous. Very nice to meet you. I am told that you were the ones responsible for the recent shake-up here in the city.
Not us, me.
Well,
sorry.
Are you saying that they were not there?
I'm not saying that they weren't not there, but I probably didn't give them as much information as they need to know.
Okay, so you, as a group, were the ones responsible for the events that occurred.
Viettervesk was not here, so he did not know anything.
So the entire time that Menethine was escaped, he was not there.
No, that is not it.
He was there after we already broke him out, and we kind of just like shoved it on to him, like, "Hey, he's a criminal."
Okay, so in that case, he was there.
Yes,
Okay.
I was there with her and these two men.
Wonderful.
And the mass murdering elf, yes.
Okay. Well, it is up to me to decide whether this is actually brought to the full council, or if I can come to a resolution of this myself. Would you like anything to drink before the Zone of Truth is cast? Any food?
Maybe some whiskey, if you have some.
Absolutely, of course I do. Anything else? Would you like some, what was that? Naphthalinated water. And he is looking right at you, Viettervesk.
Look, what I can tell you is that the actions that were taken in an effort to try to stop great evil, whether they were the right choice or were wisdom or wise or not.
Hold on 1 second. Listen, I function on innocent until proven guilty. All right? I am talking to you to figure out what happened. So, would you like anything before we do start this conversation? That is what I am checking.
Would I like anything before we start?
Yes, before we get into the actual details and like determine reasons and all of those things. Because once past this point, the doors are going to be locked. No one's coming in and out. This is why I'm checking.
Can I modify my request to a bottle of whiskey then?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I have that here in the office.
Okay, cool.
A very large pitcher of naphthalinated water would be a...
Absolutely. And you, Bugbear, yourself.
His name is Thoggir.
Perfect.
They
thank
didn't
you.
take our possessions in any way, so I can use my alchemy jug, right?
You can, 100%. They did not take any of your possessions.
The mayonnaise.
2 gallons of mayo.
And she knew exactly what was coming. I'm gonna lock eyes with them and start drooling mayonnaise into my open mouth.
All right.
Yeah, I got that.
Well, it seems like we're good. Does anybody resist when 2 clerics come in and both cast Zone of Truth?
I'm going through my bottle right now, so I feel nothing. I'm just buzzed and
Okay.
ready to be honest.
They both hand a stone to Carasso. And he just puts his hand over him on the desk. You get the sense that they were cast through these stones, and whoever holds the stones is the one who gets the information back.
One.
All right. Well, first of all, impressive what you did, I must say. But did you at least achieve what your goal was with the removal of Menethine from his position?
Who's he asking this to?
The group. Like, again, it's weird. He's taking this very, very casually. Like, he's leaning back. He's not being aggressive in any way. He is just asking questions.
Hit the...
Did you get assistance that was worth the time? Was it... I would hate for this act to have been done in vain, is why I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay. Does everybody feel that way?
Yeah.
With aid of that, we're able to stop one of what I believe are many plots leading to the creation of a new evil god.
Ooh. Okay, whoa, let's talk about that. Do you have, what's the story behind... Do you have any means of proof beyond just the belief of that? Because I can tell that you are telling the truth. It's not that I don't believe what you believe, I just want to fully understand the scale of what you know.
Should I explain?
Yes, please.
Okay. We have come into contact with at least 3 very powerful beings of the Feywild.
Coven?
Or 5, depending on how you would look at it.
Okay.
Because 3 of them are a trio of hags.
That's bad.
This trio of hags working actively toward some method, and not know the, to elevate themselves as a trio to godhood.
Do you have any items that might connect to that cause? Anything around that could be sort of verified?
Myself? If you can dig into my memories. Or somehow.
I would rather not. I'm not a big magic person.
We have the 2 of us at least have come in contact with they possessed a woman who was in your prison.
Oh, I heard about
here
that.
in the city.
Yeah, the one that climbed up the walls, right?
Yes, that was the hag.
Okay.
This, and I take out the string of barbed vine, was given to me by a different Fae who said she was also aware of them. So this comes from Feywild. Maybe you can figure out how to prove that, and I drop it on it. I have no need of it.
If it's not connected to... Yeah, I can't tell anything about that. But you see when he picks it up, it's weird. The barbs almost pull to the skin. It's like they're drawn to it. But his hands are tough and it can't get through. This key for what?
Oh, the key is not.
I
never put the key on the I just took it from her. I never put the key on.
All right, give me 2 seconds. You see he reaches into his desk and he pulls out a large circular stone. He just puts the key on it and it just starts to faintly glow.
What key? He doesn't have the key, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
the key was never on the strand.
I
didn't trust her to wear it, so
understood.
I never.
Cool. Yes. In that case, he puts the strand on the thing.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, that works out. That's just quickly being identified real quick.
I would be interested to know what you find out.
Yeah, no, it's right here. I'll let you know. See, this is my concern. And I'll fully level with you here. Hags becoming gods is bad.
Yes.
But violent killers on the loose that have the conviction that he does